In this video, I'm gonna be reviewing to you guys my brand new May Bach Sprinter.
Little kid. Fuck a pigeonhole, I'm a night owl, it's a different mode. I'ma have to make a paint of 6 on a pinky toe. Heard you with a shooting guard, just let a nigga know. I would have you courtside, not the middle row. All good love in a minute though. I can't stress about no bitch cause I'm a timid soul. Plus I'm cooking up ambition on the kitchen stove. Pot start to bubble, see the suds, that shit good to go.
Alright, so because our driver was a little bit aggressive out here, we had a little stumblance, but it happens. This is my brand new 2021 May Bach Sprinter. So usually these are like the type of cars that, you know, people use for work, like for cleaning services or for paint. You know, usually you see them like wrapped for like paint jobs and stuff. This is no longer a work truck. So Mercedes doesn't actually make these, or do they actually make these?
We're gonna have to fact check it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fact check that. We don't know if they make them, but we know is that they made this one, and now we have a Maybach one. You know, it's a Maybach when you have this thing right here. Maybe it's a Maybach, maybe not. So obviously the first thing you want to see when you come into the Maybach is the interior. So you have obviously a beautiful blue interior. Could you turn on the AC? That's how it's fucking. So this is kind of in here is like a little like executive like meeting room, if you want to call it, or whatever. First thing when you come in, obviously what you see is the blue, right? But these lights will not turn off until you don't close the door. So you close the door by clicking that button right there. And then you have obviously the automatic doors are closed. And then you have these limo tints. So the curtains aren't even down and you can't even see outside. And now these lights are about to turn off. Watch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, they turn off, So we have the limo tints because this literally, as believe it or not, obviously there's light outside and you can't even see because the limo tints are at 0. So this is obviously legal on this car. Not that we give a shit if it was or not, but this is legal on this car because this is technically a chauffeur car, right? So obviously I will never drive this car in my life, but this is meant for somebody to drive you, so you're driven and you're able to actually have these type of tints that are this dark. So moving on to kind of like this lower section right here. So this is actually an iPhone charger. So we can just come onto here and we just place our phone there and it will automatically charge it as if it were to be like a touch. Obviously this is the button that opens and closes the door. And it's kind of where you can like store your water or extra power outlet out here. It's very cozy. You feel like you're in a very like secure area, and then you're probably not with the kind of fucking driver that I have, clearly. And you know, you can, you know, make this your own. You have like seat belts obviously that you want to wear. If you have this kind of chauffeur out here, you throw it on and stuff. This little tablet over here is pretty much the master seat setting for this chair. So I can pretty much like throw my legs up, get extended forward. I don't need it to be extended forward. I'm 6'4", so I barely fit in a lot of places. So this actually is fit perfectly to me, which I love it. I could recline the chair back if I wanted to, so I don't need to chill back. Like this is like a literal fucking, it's like a sofa. In here we have our executive tables. You know how all these gurus put their laptop right here and they start take a picture. And why am I talking shit? I might be that guy still taking a picture here. Like, so I don't get it. But this is where you could kind of work on the go if you were to. I've tried it, but honestly I get really dizzy because I get motion sickness. And if it's nighttime and the car is moving around, I can't be looking at a screen. So I just pretty much chill in here and just talk shit with whoever's in the room or in the vehicle. And obviously same thing, master seat settings for this chair, which we can come over here. Oh, and it has massage, cooling. So obviously we have the chair that we can, you know, put back and forth. We have cooling, we have heating, and then we also have massages. So obviously they're not gonna be like a whole spa massage. They're not gonna be digging deep into there, but you know, it just kind of keeps the motion going. This right here is actually the button that controls all the curtains of the car. So if it were to be daytime, you'd actually be able to tell a lot better. But if I were to click off and then I click close, you would see how all the curtains close automatically. So if it were to be daytime, right now it would be absolutely pitch black. So you see all those curtains have closed all around us. And this button right here, so this control right here, is the TV control. So as you guys can see, I have a TV. And right now I have it just displaying that, but if I wanted to, I can go home, I can put YouTube, Netflix, literally like whatever I want. But if for whatever reason I want to see what the fuck this shitty driver is doing, I just click this button down and then the TV goes down. This right here is the control for these two chairs. So as you can tell, one chair is actually brought up The other chair is down. So if I were to want to bring this chair down for another person to be in that spot, I simply just click this button right here and it will slowly come down. It's very, very slow, but you know, can make space for 4. I mean, honestly, it's very simple. It's pretty straight to the point. I actually don't have starlights, which I like a lot better. I like this better than starlights. I feel like starlights look kind of ugly. And this is obviously a little bit more customized. This over here is one of the cooler features because it's a phone. So I can actually just like click this. So you're actually in my chair, by the way. Get the fuck out of my chair. All right, so this is my chair. So whenever I want to talk to the driver, simply click this button right here and it'll call the driver. And then the driver should answer if there is a driver in the car. Hello? We have our little blue vents up here, which are really nice detail. I'd say one of the biggest cons about this car are going to be the AC is actually trash. So this car, you could obviously use it during the daytime, but the power of the AC back here is not super strong. So like you actually feel very, very hot. Or the only way for you to actually feel the AC is if the TV is down, because then the AC from the front will make it to the back over here. But if it's nighttime, you're good. And then the other thing is if you get motion sickness, if you're in this car with a shitty driver, you will get so much motion sickness that you would never want to get in this car ever again. But aside from that, I think it's awesome. It's probably like one of the most comfortable things I've ever gotten. Sometimes I don't want to be in Miami traffic and I just don't want to deal with that shit. So I just get driven around and it's super low key. Like you would never be able to expect it from the outside. And it's super cheap. Now, Neil, Timepiece Trading, my really good friend, my jeweler, is the guy that sold me this fake watch. So I bought this brand new, what is it, G-Shock? And I paid almost like $200,000 for this shit. Shout out to Neil, right? Shout out to Sunny Fake Watch. But yeah, Neil actually got this same one for like $200,000. I paid the Alex G price and I paid $100,000 for this car, which is super cheap because these cars are actually valued at like $250,000. So I actually enjoy it a lot, but the majority of the time I ride around with the curtains open because I want to be able to see what the fuck is going on outside, even though right now we can't. It's literally impossible. So if we were to want to get out of the car, simply click that button right there and we just get out. Like it's honestly a really simple car. Like there's really nothing else to it. You know what sucks? It doesn't have a cooler. So if I were to want to put drinks, honestly I'm never gonna use that shit, bro. The Phantom has a cooler and I never use that shit. That's pretty much it. There's really nothing else to this car. Oh, it's super slow. Like literally you can floor it, and this is a 4-banger. It's a 4-cylinder. It's like it literally has a Toyota Corolla engine. It's a Mercedes 4-cylinder, super slow. So if you want to get anywhere fast, not happening. When we come over here to the outside, if I were to close, the fuck is this guy doing? So we come out to the outside, and then you can, I mean, if you know, it's like a car, like if you know, you know, but if you don't know, you don't know. Super low key. You would never be able to tell like what's going on in there. Obviously the tints are literally pitch black. I like it because whenever I want to ride low key, and whenever I want to be outside, I'm outside. But today I decided to be both, you know? Pick whichever one I want to for the moment. But that's pretty much it. I mean, what else is there to say? It's a fucking 2 couches in there that are blue. That's really it. And it costs $100,000. And you get driven it. And I give it a 8.5 out of 10. And I would never sell it because I like it. I like getting driven.
Alright, so I know it's been a while since we've dropped anything in this channel, but trust me, we're working on it. It's been a very eventful month, and I can finally say we have finally dropped some Set and Forget merch. So go ahead and just get some. Get fresh. You never know the day that you might wake up and be like, damn, Set and Forget. There you go. Merch is there on the description. Set and Forget. Oh, shit. There goes the assistant. That does absolutely nothing.
It does nothing. Fuck.